setting up for day one of Rose City Comic Con. Here is the final table setup. I'm so happy we have an 8-foot table this year because usually we have a 6-foot for this event, and this year they changed it so we have 8 feet. And I'm so happy for all the extra space because it definitely feels less crowded. We have both desk mats, and I actually have my sign-up sheet for if you guys want to join our newsletter. We have all of our connections up here as well if you want to check out our Instagram or website, all of our prints. And we have our backdrop. We'll turn the lights on as soon as the show starts, but I don't think we'll really need them. Usually this event is pretty well lit, so I think we'll be okay, but we can kind of turn them on just in case. And then we have our new K-pop magnet here. He's so cute. And I also have him as a sticker, so you also can get him as a sticker too. So super excited. It's only 10:30, so we have quite a bit of time before the show starts. So it's only 10:30. We did set up pretty quick. Tucker's taking the wagon back to the hotel so we can have a little bit more space behind the table. I'm super excited to see how today goes, and I hopefully will be able to kind of walk around and check out all the booths before the show starts.
And the other one? Oh, there's another one?
Yeah, also 15. Yep, so 15 you can get 2 for 26. So if you guys want to buy them together or separate, whatever you want to do.
Together.
Together? Okay. Let me get those for you. Okay. So both of these? Yeah. Okay, cool.
The RC Cinderella stuff, so we got excited.
Oh, good. I love both of them, so they're always so good. Here's your cash. Yeah. Okay, change here. 11, 12, 13, and 14 is your change. Okay. And then, did you get a business card? Okay. I'll put that in here for you. All right, and then you're all set. Thank you so much. Have a good one, guys.
You too.
For this next portion of the video, we're going to do a little bit of a highlight on some artists that we met during the convention. I'll put her handle up on the upper corner here, but this is Jelly Jess Bean Art, and she's got some amazing stuff. I probably spent way too much money at her booth, but she's got adorable prints and pins, and you can also get a tote bag, and she also has this cool new art print of K-pop demon hunters that glows in the dark. So if you ever see it at a convention, you definitely want to check her out.
Okay guys, I just caught the camera. That was crazy. Alright, let's not use this setup again.
So it is 4:45, we're over halfway through the convention. It's going pretty good today. What do you think?
Yeah, not too bad. We're almost to where we were last year on day one, so we still got, like we said, a few more hours left, so we'll see how it does.
Yeah, lots of K-pop fan this year. Lots of people dressing up for K-pop, and the magnets that we just have for this convention are doing pretty good too. So very interested to see how the rest of the day goes.
Yep. Alright guys, we're here at the end of day one. Very successful day one. We are doing better numbers wise than we did last year at the end of day one last year. So cannot complain. Good first day, busy first day. Hopefully the trend continues tomorrow. So follow along with us. We're hoping day two is just as good as day one.
Yep. See you tomorrow.
Hey everybody, we are here for day two of Rose City Comic Con. Usually Saturdays are the busiest. We'll see if it still is this year.
All right, so yesterday, Friday, the most popular item was the magnets, the new K-pop magnets. So we sold 14 of those yesterday. I think the main theme for this weekend obviously is K-pop, since that's the new thing. So we'll see how that goes for Saturday.
Alright everybody, we're in the middle of day two here, and so far it's been pretty decent. We were in a better place numbers wise last year at this time than we are right now, but things could always pick up, so we'll definitely keep you posted on how the rest of the day goes. We're hoping that we get to same or better numbers than we did day two of last year, so stay tuned. We'll let you know how we do for the rest of the day here.
Another shout out we're doing is our neighbor, Brandy York. She's an awesome booth neighbor. She's got some really cool stuff inspired by Art Nouveau periods. Mostly of it is D&D, or she's got some movie fan art as well, but really awesome stuff. Definitely check out her stuff as well. So she's got awesome big art prints, tarot cards, bookmarks, all that kind of stuff. So definitely want to give her a shout out as well.
It's a me, the pizza guy. It's pizza time. Hey everybody, started day 3 today. Day 2 ended off with a little bit of a middling end. We didn't make as much money as we did last year, day 2, on this year's day 2. So we'll see how day 3 ends up. We're still a little bit away from breaking even, so we'll see how it goes.
Yep. And as far as like products go and everything, it's been a little bit more on the dog side stuff that's selling. Like our dog magnets doing really well. If you don't count the K-pop magnets, like those are selling like hotcakes. They're doing like really, really good. So I'm interested to see what will do really well today. If it continues to be more of dog selling or if it's more of the cat magnet selling, we'll kind of see.
Jasmine and Ariel?
Ariel, yeah.
Okay, great. That would be 16 in total. Would you like to do cash or card?
Yeah. Card.
Okay. Perfect. And you are all set.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you very much. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.
You too.
Almost charged your phone for that. Because you sat it on top of the...
Oh, shoot. Oh, like the bill.
Yeah.
But it needs a face, right?
Yes. Yeah. Luckily, it was locked. So it's like...
Oh no.
Oh, it's like, okay, all right. That would have been hilarious. Paying ourselves.
Have a great Christmas.
You too. Thank you so much.
I like your Kiki costume.
Thank you. Gosh, that's so cute. Oh, it's Mr. Bond. That's adorable.
Are you guys excited for the next season?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
It's one of the few shows that I got my dad to watch with me.
Oh, nice.
Can I get these two?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Do you want to do cash or card?
Card.
It's you.
It's me, yeah.
Kiki. That's so cool. And you just don't play away.
Sorry, I'm just peeking around you guys.
And then tap her into order.
That's so cute.
It's 2:30. We're wrapping up today at 5, so we still have a couple hours to go. So far, we've made back table. We're still kind of working on getting the hotel costs and everything covered. We did add a little bit more to our hotel because we are staying one more night than we initially thought. So we're just kind of working on building that up a little bit more. It's a lot of like slower, like smaller pieces. The magnets are doing really, really well, so I'm glad I kind of really like overstocked those for this weekend because those are doing really good. And same thing with the stickers. The stickers are doing pretty good. But everything else is, it's busy today, but it's a little bit more slower, smaller items that are moving. So we'll kind of see how the rest of the hours go. But so far, still so good, but still working on covering everything else as far as hotel costs. So we'll see how we wrap up today. And I'll give you guys another update probably towards the end here. Alright guys, that is a wrap for Rose City Comic Con. We're going to wrap up the table and we'll pack up everything and head back to our hotel. So stay tuned for the next part. We're going to go into more of the finances and review of how this weekend went.
Hey everybody, we are back from Rose City Comic Con. It is about a week and some change after the convention as we're recording this kind of recap here. And we wanted to give you a little bit of the rundown of how the event went in and of itself. Every time we go to Rose City Comic Con, it is usually a pretty good return for us. And this time was no exception. Our expenses were a little bit bigger than we normally do just because we wanted to stay an extra night due to safety stuff. We kind of didn't want to leave anything in the car on the last day as we were in the convention. As if you're somebody that has followed the channel before, you know that we don't like to leave stuff in our car anymore, especially when we're going and selling at these different conventions, even if the things that we leave in our car have nothing in them. So we decided it's probably a better idea just to pay the extra night for the hotel and make sure we didn't leave anything in the car that would signal to people, hey, there might be something in there. Other than that, it was a great time. We did a decent amount of profit, especially for the extra expenses that we had. So that was good. What were your thoughts about it?
I really liked it. I don't think I have any cons basically to this convention. Their communication overall, like setting up through email and everything, was really great. Also just like, you know, at the convention, like loading in, unloading, you know, all that kind of stuff was pretty easy. They also had, during the convention, everything organized pretty well as far as getting your badges and number of attendees coming through. They had on the floor of the convention, when you're like walking down the halls and everything, they had every other row basically labeled. So if you're looking for our table, which was row E, you could find it on the floor pretty easy, just in alphabetical order. So I think I really appreciate that. It was super nice to be able to find which table you're looking for pretty quick. There was a lot of people this weekend. So yeah, definitely for sure it was much busier than I think I was expecting.
Yeah, I think it was busier than it was last year. Yeah. And speaking to how they organized the event with signage, they even, for the first time, because they didn't do these the last couple of years that we've seen it, they had big map standees in key locations and entrances at the convention so you could figure out where Artist Alley is. They had some exhibitors listed on the standee, this map standee, so you could know exactly where to go. And then there's Artist Alley, and the floor signage, being able to kind of see the little dots on the floor, were great. Seriously, it seems like Rose City Comic Con has nailed the convention format. One of the things Alexis mentioned earlier in the video that was really cool is the upgrade from a 6-foot table to an 8-foot table. Just want to say again, even though she already said it, thank you. It is huge for Artist Alley people to have just even the extra 2 feet of space. For those of you who don't know and haven't tabled, that doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. I mean, 2 more feet of space, big whoop, right? But in all honesty, it's a huge game changer. It really helps to have that extra space to lay out your booth and to be able to make it a little bit more cohesive and easy to look at. It's just amazing to have that. And the tables actually themselves were a bit upgraded. That's something you didn't mention. But when we would come before in the past, it was like plastic fold-up tables, which is not bad. I mean, don't get me wrong. Those kind of tables work. It's not a big deal. These tables were like made of wood. They were sturdier in construction and things like that. It was really nice, actually, because sometimes, depending on who you are in the Artist Alley, you might have a little bit heavier of items that are on the table itself. So it was really nice to have tables that were a bit sturdier in its construction, too, so that was cool. So there was a lot of kind of small quality of life upgrades that we saw in this, I guess, go-around of Rose City Comic Con. And honestly, this is one of the best conventions to sell at. It just really is. Yeah. They do a very good job about thinking about artists and how to lay out the place. And every year they're trying to figure out how to improve in a lot of ways. And honestly, this year I don't even think I even have a complaint. It was very good, very amazing. Just really felt like they've nailed the approach to these Comic-Cons at Rose City, and I hope that they continue to keep the bar at this level.
Yeah.
Now, as you all know, we're not going to be selling for maybe the next couple years, as we're kind of trading the convention side to work in on our comic that we're working on, and we'll be showing you all the behind-the-scenes process of the comic. And honestly, this convention made us quite sad. It was like, man, this is the last Rose City we're going to be selling at for a while. This sucks. Mm-hmm. You know, especially because we've been able to keep this spot, for lack of a better word, at Rose City Comic Con for the last 3 years running.
Yeah.
And this is the one that really started it all for us. It was really bittersweet to kind of be selling this at this convention again. The whole experience was a little bit melancholy, a little bit, but also fun. Yeah. But just in the way that, man, I'm gonna miss this. You know, Rose City is just a lot of fun to sell at, and it was just a great experience. And the crazy part of it was we, ahead of time, Alexis, you made the new K-pop magnet and sticker, the You Got Mail Derpy Tiger. Mm-hmm. And guys, I can't believe how well it sold. Mm-hmm. Tell them how well it sold.
Yeah, basically, so normally like our usual like cat magnets, for example, I'll kind of put pictures up here, but normally when we're selling like even just like one magnet design, it's like maybe we'll sell 10 for like the entire weekend. For this one, for selling one of our K-pop magnets, like we sold, 14 on just Friday alone? Yeah. And then it was like almost like that kind of same roughly number each day. So I think thank God I made like 50 something magnets like before, but I was thinking that would carry me through like the next couple conventions. You know, I was very glad that I made extras, like lots and lots of extras for the stickers and magnets both. Because it was like almost every other sale was something with like the cat magnet or the K-pop sticker magnet. I did have some people come up to our booth and just express, you know, how much this channel has really meant to them, and like that it inspired them to start like their own like tabling at conventions themselves. So I just really want to say thank you guys so much for all your support, and we want to wish you guys the best of luck if you're deciding to do this, you know, conventions or otherwise. You know, it takes a lot of work, you know, it just takes a lot of dedication and progress. You know, even though we're pausing for now to kind of work on our other project here, I would love to go back, you know, later down the line maybe, because it's been super fun just to meet everybody and to talk to everybody and meet some amazing other artists. Like there were so many other amazing artists at this convention that I was kind of like starstruck a little bit. There was one artist, Julie Draws, that I got like some stickers from. I'll kind of put them up here. We were kind of like right across from her, and I've been following her on Instagram for quite a while, so it was really cool to kind of chat with her. And a bunch of other artists. I kind of did like a whole art haul from like all around the booth, or all around the convention hall. It was really, really fun to meet a lot of these other amazing artists, and just getting to talk about art and being so inspired. I think that's part of what makes these conventions so fun for me, at least particularly, is that it's kind of like your own art community. Like you kind of feel like you're in your crowd and getting to share in the hobby and the love of creating art and sharing in that world. And it's just so fun. So it's so nice to be in that community. So I definitely, you know, think we can, you know, hopefully go back in the future to either Rose City again down the line or other conventions, you know, things like that. But just wanted to wish everybody luck when you move forward if you're deciding to do this.
Yep, I echo everything she said. Thank you all for being so welcoming to all of us. The artists we've met have been incredible people, and thank you for everybody that has been following along on the ride with us and that we've met at all these conventions. You guys have been incredible, and it's so crazy because one of the things about being a husband and wife team is that when we met each other, a lot of our people that we follow on Instagram, we started sharing a lot of that. Mm-hmm. You know, I was a big person into like Jake Parker, and who's an artist that's worked on children's books and comics for a long time. And, you know, she had a lot of people that she followed on Instagram too that were artists. And so we like traded and be like, oh my gosh, that person's art's great and that person's art's great. So especially this time around at this Rose City, it was crazy how many people we saw again that, you know, we've been following on Instagram for years, like you were saying, mm-hmm. and things like that. It's just weird. It's just, and then other people are talking to us like, oh my gosh, I've been watching your stuff for the last year or the last 2 years. It's just crazy to me that we've been making videos that long and that you guys have been following along with us that long. Some of you, whether you guys are just discovering us now or have been with us for 2 years, thank you very much for following us and sharing in the journey with us. We really do love and appreciate all of you guys very much. I think that's all we've got for this video, but thank you so much again for watching. If you're interested in wanting to see more from us, especially as we're going behind the scenes with our comic, please leave a like and subscribe, even comment down below. I know that's the typical YouTuber thing to say at the end of a video, but it really does help the algorithm for us if you do those things. We are really, really close to 1,000 subscribers. So please help us get to 1,000 subscribers, and please watch as much of the videos as you can. We're close to our little watch hour mark of 4,000 watch hours. So we're this close to getting monetized, this close. So please help us get there. So thank you so much for just watching the video and being along with us for all of this time that we've been doing this.
So yeah, if you want to stop by our table for one last time while we're at the conventions, we're going to be down in California for our next convention at Lightbox. That's October 24th through the 26th. And I think after that we're also going to be at KomoriCon, which is the following weekend. So we'll have a couple more that we're working through here. If you want to check out our full convention schedule, it's going to be on our website, and I'll also link our full schedule here. But these are going to be the last few conventions that we'll do. So if you want to stop by and say hello, definitely feel free to do so, but hope to see you guys in the next video.
Bye for now.